tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Arkansas offense will take over.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back, it's Green. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
What a job by this defense. Really confusing. The quarterback jumped in front of it, and they come up with an interception to get this game started. The question I have, Chris, can this quarterback, with all this hype, put that one behind him and get ready to play a good game the rest of the way?
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Arkansas offense will take over.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's escaping the pocket now. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Florida State 7, Arkansas 0.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down.
Down at 27, and the Arkansas offense will take over.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's caught. It's Russell. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to pass. It's Green. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. The Razorbacks are on the move here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fist. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Kromenhoek. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
And the Seminoles have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 10, Arkansas 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He's running out of time here. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
It's a run. Running back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So we got a 4th down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So here we go. 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from a 1? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Arkansas offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now two-possession lead. Short connection to the tight end here. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Green. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Catch made on the out route.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
First down. We're going to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Gets some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Noles getting set on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Handoff from the shotgun. Running with purpose. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time, and he keep it going from 33 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the offense defense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
When the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception, I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Direct snap to the back. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good patience here from the back. And anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that 2nd and 3rd level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Looks like the ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Green. Throws to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 1st and goal, handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, not quite through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Takes the handoff. It's Lucas. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Kromenhoek. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The Seminoles will try to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Caught over the middle. It's Lucas. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
We go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Florida State 28, Arkansas 14. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida State 28, Arkansas.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Set to kick this one away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Green. He's moving out of the pocket. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Running back has it on the screen now. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Razorbacks with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Scanning the field. It's Green. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? That's caught. It's Williams. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I don't know if the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Knowles. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Scanning the field. It's Kromenhoek. He'll be brought down so they come up empty on that 2-point try.
How about this on this 2-point conversion? They come away empty-handed because the quarterback, he's waiting to try to find somebody to break free, create some separation. There's just no one open. Great coverage. They end up coming up with a sack.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end, who makes the grab. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry on.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Back to throw. It's Green. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it out of the 25. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive game. Ball all the way to the 21. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pitch to the back. Spinning out of the tackle. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the Seminoles will have to kick it away. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance.